Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B. Spoilers tease that there could be romance on the horizon for star-crossed lovers Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, and Katie Logan, Heather Tom. Is it time for them to rediscover the love they once had? Definitely maybe, and here are the top 3 reasons why Katie and Bill are single, although they have hooked up in the past when they weren't available. Being single makes things so much easier and copacetic. Both could use a companion, and right now Bill desperately needs support, while he cares for his son, Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, who has been given a new lease on life. Why shouldn't his dad enjoy the same luxury? Bill is about to go nuclear when he discovers that Grace Buckingham, Cassandra Creech, scammed him for $1 million in order to cure Liam. Poor Liam suffered needlessly as Grace created a fake tumor and fake surgery for that tumor. But he is cured. Can you imagine how hot Bill will get when he discovers the depths of Grace's shenanigans? We predict that he will go full bore at Grace, heaven, and hell be damned. That could create quite a mess for Bill, unless Katie and her logical mind can stop him. Liam isn't dying, so Bill needs to keep himself out of jail in order to heal his relationship with his son. In the past, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, has come between Katie and Bill in the worst possible way. But Bill hasn't been interested in Brooke for a while. On top of that, she will soon reunite with her soulmate, Rich Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, which takes all suitors off the table. Bridge will rediscover their love on an upcoming trip to Italy, which means that she is no longer available, even if Bill were interested. Given all of these developments, we think that now is the perfect time for Bill and Katie to reconnect. What do you think, B&B fans? In the chaotic world of the Bold and the Beautiful, where loyalty flips faster than a Forrester runway design and romance often takes a detour through betrayal, there are few love stories that still tug at the heartstrings of viewers with raw sincerity. One of them, the legendary, tumultuous, and undeniably magnetic relationship between Bill Spencer and Katie Logan. Despite their rocky past, betrayals, separations, and the ever-looming presence of Brooke Logan between them, Bill and Katie's story isn't over, not by a long shot. Recent episodes have shown a shift in Bill's demeanor, a soul seemingly searching for peace and legacy. Meanwhile, Katie is re-establishing herself as a wise, grounded force, especially for Will. The timing has never been more perfect for a Beatty reunion, and here are 3 explosive reasons why it must happen right now. Will deserves a united family, Spencer legacy in the balance. It's no secret that Will Spencer has been largely absent from recent storylines, tucked away at boarding school while his parents navigate their personal chaos. But whispers from behind the scenes and spoiler leaks hint at his return to Los Angeles. And with him, a dramatic new arc that could reshape the Spencer dynasty. Will is no longer the little boy torn between his mother's stability and his father's empire. Sources say the young man returns older, observant, and with questions. Why didn't his parents make it work? Does love always lose to ambition? And who will guide him as he chooses which Spencer traits to emulate? Katie's maternal instincts are unmatched, but even she knows that to raise a grounded, moral Spencer, Bill must be fully present. A stable relationship between his parents could provide Will with the blueprint for healthy love, something neither Bill nor Katie has quite mastered, but both now yearn to. A Beatty reunion wouldn't just be about rekindling old flames, it would be about co-parenting a young man who could one day run Spencer Publications. With Liam increasingly unreliable and Wyatt finding himself again in Venice or Big Bear or wherever his sandals take him next, Will may be the last best hope for Spencer honor. And who better to shape that destiny than Bill and Katie, together? Spoiler speculation hints that Will's first episodes back will be explosive. A shocking visit to Spencer HQ. A tense dinner at Brooks where Ridge makes a comment about Bill's failures. And Will storming out, only to find his parents in a surprisingly tender moment. That scene alone could reignite everything. Bill's redemption arc is hollow without love, and Katie is the only one who sees his soul. Bill Spencer has been through the emotional ringer lately. After years of manipulation, power plays, and broken hearts, he recently stood up to Sheila Carter, proving that even the most ruthless can find their moral compass when it matters most. But what's redemption without love? For all his conquests, no woman has ever truly understood Bill's heart like Katie. Not Brooke, who often saw him as a substitute for Ridge. Not Quinn, who loved the darkness. And definitely not Sheila, whose connection to Bill still leaves fans scratching their heads. Katie, on the other hand, has always seen through Bill's armor. She's watched him fall and rise again, cheered his victories, and survived his betrayals. And now, with Bill showing glimmers of the man he always could have been, she's the only person who can keep him from slipping back into the dollar bill of old. Spoilers tease that Bill may soon be on the verge of making another risky business move, one that could topple his empire if unchecked. A merger with an international firm run by a mysterious woman with ties to his past may have fans speculating a new love interest. But Katie's voice of reason will be the only one he truly listens to. In an upcoming scene, Bill is said to break down privately, clutching an old photo of Katie and Will. He confesses to Justin that he feels like a man with everything and absolutely nothing. It's the kind of raw vulnerability that screams for Katie's return to his life, not just as a co-parent or a friend, but as his anchor. And Katie? Rumors swirl she'll overhear part of that confession and that she won't walk away this time. The Brooke and Carter triangle is fizzling, and Katie needs her own storyline again. Let's be honest, fans are exhausted with the Brooke-Ridge-Taylor roller coaster, and even more so with the recent Brooke-Bill-Carter triangle that never really took off. Katie's relationship with Carter started with promise, but has since fallen into the dreaded soap trope of off-screen stagnation. There's no real drama, no fire, no fight, and no story. With Brooke now inching toward another possible Ridge reunion, and Carter seemingly floating from office to office with little purpose, Katie is ripe for a reinvention. And what better way than to reclaim her power by returning to the one man who has always sparked her deepest passion, even when it hurt. Spoilers suggest a major confrontation is coming between Carter and Bill. When Carter finds out Bill has been spending more time with Katie, under the guise of family dinners for Will, jealousy will erupt. An unexpected punch may even be thrown at Il Giardino, leaving a Spencer bruised and a Logan speechless. But instead of choosing safety and predictability, sources say Katie will finally admit to herself that she's never truly stopped loving Bill. In an emotional confession scene, possibly airing mid-August, Katie will tell Donna, "Carter's wonderful. But when I'm around Bill, it's like the world tilts back into place. Even if it's dangerous." This would set the stage for a long-anticipated soap slow burn. Think longing stares across boardroom meetings, accidental touches during a Spencer family photo shoot, and the clincher. Bill pulling out the original engagement ring he once gave her, still tucked in his office safe. With so many weddings crashing and burning lately, fans are dying for a love story that's earned. If Katie and Bill reunite now, the road to a re-engagement could be filled with forgiveness and rebuilding trust, reintegrating Will into their lives full-time, facing challenges from Brooke, who may not approve, business rivals questioning Bill's softness now that Katie's back, a shocking twist, Katie discovering she has a health scare, pushing Bill to protect her like never before. All signs point to a late fall Beatty wedding if this arc begins now. Imagine the drama, the glamour, and the emotional payoff as Katie walks down the aisle, not just toward a man she once loved, but toward a future that finally feels right. Final thoughts. The time is now, or never. Soap operas thrive on longing, heartbreak, and redemption. But every once in a while, viewers crave something deeper, earned happiness. Bill and Katie's love story has seen decades of ups and downs, but beneath the betrayal and heartbreak is a foundation built on shared dreams, a child, and deep affection. The writers have a golden opportunity to give fans a reunion that feels both nostalgic and fresh. With Will's return, Bill's emotional reckoning, and Katie's need for a storyline that centers her strength, this is the moment. Reuniting Bill and Katie wouldn't just be a callback to their past. It would be a declaration that love, even battered and bruised, can survive the storms. It can even thrive. Let the bold and the beautiful live up to its name, and give us the reunion that feels bold, beautiful, and perfectly timed. Are you rooting for a Beatty reunion? What twist would you want to see next? A secret vow renewal? A jealous Ridge? Or a meddling Sheila? One thing's for sure. Love in Los Angeles never stays quiet for long. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAUTDFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.